Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. I'm going to make something for you guys today called Scrapple. And Scrapple is something that I have never made before, but I've seen multiple recipes in older cookbooks over the years. And like a lot of our recipes from those eras, they center around using more unusual ingredients to basically make something for their family. And I thought it was a perfect recipe to show preppers because it utilizes scraps of meat basically, and it utilizes cornmeal. And cornmeal is one of those prepper foods I think everybody should have in their pantry because it's so versatile. But basically, what it is they take scraps of pork, they take fattier pieces, or they take pieces of organ meat or whatever they have, and they simmer that with some onions and some garlic. And what they do is they chop that up fine once it's been cooked, and they take the broth from where they simmered that, and they add cornmeal into it, and then they put that into a loaf pan. They let it set up, and then they slice that and they fry it. So it's basically, to me, it's like a sort of like a pork sausage substitute, and it was meant to be like a breakfast food. So I have pretty much all the ingredients here, and I got myself a pork steak that was in the reduced section at the local grocery store that was a little bit misshapen and fatty, so I thought it was perfect for this. Plus I got another little ingredient there that's sort of a local thing here that I'm going to show you guys that I'm going to add into this as well. Anyway, I'm going to get this stuff in the pot here, start simmering it, and talk about the ingredients a little bit here, and I'm going to whip up a batch of Scrapple for you guys. Here is the pork steak that I got cut up. I don't know, I got it cut up in probably 2-inch square pieces, and I did take most of the meat off the bone there. The bone is going to go into the pot as well to add flavor, but I just basically cut it up. I didn't do anything else to it. And then over here I got a couple of small onions out of the garden, and then I got a bulb of hardneck garlic also from our garden that I basically got crushed and ready to go. And then this is a little bit more of the unusual ingredient. This is what they call locally here cottage bacon, and basically what that is it's like a smoked picnic that they slice thin and they fry it kind of like a ham. So it's basically a little bit of a smoked pork shoulder is what it is, with a little bit of cure and stuff in it. And I thought because a little bit of the smoky flavor to this, it's going to add to this. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this stuff in my pot with some water, enough water to cover everything good, and I'm just going to simmer this until that meat falls apart. And when I get to that point, I'm going to show you guys kind of what the next step is. All right, this is all the ingredients thrown into the pot. I've got about 6 cups of water in there. There was about a little over 1.5 pounds with the pork steak and the bone, and I added about 4 to 6 ounces of the cottage bacon diced up, and then 2 medium-sized onions and a bulb of garlic, which was probably about 6 cloves. Now all I'm going to do is bring this up to a boil, turn the heat down, and let this simmer. And when this is done enough where I can shred and dice this meat up fine, we'll go to the next step. All right, guys, I brought the broth up to a light boil, and then I added the cornmeal into it. You can see here what the consistency looks like. And I used about 1.5 cups of cornmeal. Now, basically, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the meat here that I combined with the herbs, and I'm going to stir that into the cornmeal and broth mixture, and then I'm going to get it in some bread pans so they can go in the refrigerator for the evening. All right, guys, that's what it looks like in a bread pan with parchment paper on the bottom. I'm going to let this chill in the refrigerator overnight, and in the morning I'm going to take this out, flip it out of the pan, slice it, and then I'm going to brown some in some bacon grease and see what it tastes like. You guys stick around. Alright guys, I was going to make the scrapple for breakfast, but I didn't have enough time, never got around to it. This has been in the refrigerator for about 24 hours, and this is what it looks like set up. We're going to tip it out here, show what the loaf looks like. There we go. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to slice this up, and then I'm going to get a little bacon grease in the cast iron, and we are going to fry thin slices of this, because this is basically how you utilize this. Anyway, we're going to get it frying. I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right, guys, I browned the scrapple, and it looks very much like a sausage patty, like a breakfast sausage patty. That was kind of what I took this for, is like a sausage, breakfast sausage substitute. So we're going to give this a taste. It's a little softer than I expected, but it tastes like stuffing, like stuffing that you would have in a turkey, but fried and with pork sausage in it. So if you've ever had like turkey stuffing with pork sausage in it, that's kind of what this tastes like. And it said that it was a breakfast food, and it's typically served with eggs. So I got a little sunny side up egg here. I'm going to try it with that. Everything tastes better with a little sunny side up fresh egg. It's actually very good with the egg. I can see where the two kind of complement each other. Not bad. Not bad. Well, anyway, I wanted to make this for you guys. It's one of those things. It's prepper cooking. You know, the cornmeal is a prepper staple that I think everybody should have in their prepping pantry. And this is just another way to utilize it. You know, the old timers would use their scrap pork to make this and cook it from the cookbooks that I looked at and I read, and I wanted to share it with you guys. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee, just sharing another prepping recipe here with you guys. Just something that you could make if times were bad and money was tight and you had to use everything to make a meal. Anyway, it's Modern Refugee. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys got a little information, a little entertainment out of this video here as always. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys take care.